Greetings, Carlos here. To believe that there is God or the creator or an animator, I must try to prove that he does not exist. So by proving that he or she or it does not exist, I would start by examining myself and reality. Am I free? Are we free? Do we have free will? Do things work? Do the things we do the things that happen randomly? Is there a reason? Is there a cause? Or is there no reason and is there no cause? According to the definition and meaning of the word free, it has many definitions, but the main definition of the word free is to be without restriction, to be without limit, to have no limitations, and yet to have no reason, to have no cause. Yet everything that we do and everything that exists has a reason and a cause. If there is no reason and there is no cause, and if everything is done randomly, then nothing can be explained. If there is no reason and if there is no cause, for example, me drinking water, then I drink water not because I'm thirsty, but because there is no reason for me to drink water. So to say that God or the creator or an animator does not exist, I have to prove if I am in total control of myself. And I have just come to the conclusion, well, I did a long time ago, I came to the conclusion that no, I do not control my own steps. My thoughts are not mine. Everything that I do, say, is being given to me by an animator, and I am his animation. We are his animation. Therefore, if God does not exist, or if an animator does not exist, then I do not exist and you do not exist. The wind, the oceans, the sun, the moon do not exist, for they have to have an animator. I have an animator. So if you want me to say that there is no God, no creator, and no animator, then I would have to say that everything that happens is random. And if free will and free exist, then there are no restrictions, there are no limitations. Nothing can stop me and nothing can stop you. I am neither alive and I am neither dead. I can travel at the speed of sound, and I could do all kinds of things, and because I am not restricted, and then there is no reason for the things that I say and do if I have no restriction. If I have free will, then there is no reason for what I say and do. And if free will is the basis of my actions, then my actions have no reason. And I'm repeating myself. So I believe that yes, there is an animator, and that's how I prove that he exists and that he cannot not exist because of being free. And since because someone or something is causing the animation, my animation, our animation, that has to be proof that things are not done randomly. The purpose of humanity is to be the amusement and entertainment of its creator. The creator created us for his purpose. Whatever his purpose is for us, we are animated for that purpose for him and not for ourselves. And yes, we as humans and earthlings have our individuality, but our individuality is given to us so that we could coexist. We need rules and regulations as humans so that we can regulate ourselves. That is also more proof that we have limitations and restrictions. Because if we didn't have rules and regulations, and if there was no restrictions, then we would not exist. And so some of us are animated to be victims. Some of us are animated to be the perpetrators, you know. But and so if the animator is, if God or the animator, whatever you want to call him, her, or it, is in control of everything, then we do not have control of what we do. Yet we have control of what we do as humans in the human realm, but yet even that is being controlled by God or the animator. So how do I know that God is loving? Well, through my personal experience, I would have to say, though I have suffered, and I am suffering now because of bad health, yet there are things that have in my animated life that I don't do anymore that were bad, and I didn't stop being bad or doing those things because I wanted to. They were taken away from me by the animator, and therefore it's the animator that has animated me in stages throughout my existence and throughout my life to experience certain things in my life, and through these things I have gained knowledge and wisdom. But yet it wasn't me, and yet it was me. But the total control was with God, the animator. So, and I have had personal experience with demonic forces. Therefore, if there are demons, then there are good angelic beings, and then there is their animator, because even the demons and the angels are animated and controlled by the one and ultimate animator of all. And so so there are different dimensions. I have gone into the future, but actually the future came into my moment, because we don't go into the future. The future comes to us, because the future already exists, the future's already animated. Therefore, I believe that that is even more evidence that there is an animator, someone highly more intelligent than me, you, or anyone, because the future exists and it comes into our moment to animate us in this moment. And so so there is no free will. There is no way that things are done randomly. Everything that happens for a reason and a cause. There are restrictions, there are limitations, and therefore free will excuse me, does not exist. And therefore everything that exists exists because of the ultimate authority. So God, or the ultimate authority, the animator, has to exist. There has to be some super intelligent force that is controlling us. So to end this video, to prove that God does not exist, I have to prove if I exist. And if I exist, then do I exist because of myself, without a reason, without a cause? And the answer is no. I cannot exist because of myself, without a reason or a cause. And yes, there's the biological reasons why I exist, because I breathe, I have heartbeat, I have blood, this and that and the other, I was born, da 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 da. Well, that's just part of it. But but since the word free is a word that really is not real, because to be free, then there would be nothing. For there to be freedom, free will, nothing would exist, because it would be a place where there is no limitations. And maybe in the realm, I guess that even in the realm where the animator, God, exists, there has to be restrictions there for the for everything that is there except for himself. I guess that the animator is the only one that is really free, and everything else is controlled by him and has reasons to exist. So yes, so to prove that God does not exist, I use free. I am not free, therefore I do not cause myself, because I am being caused to be by the ultimate authority. Thanks for listening. Much love and peace. Believe less and think more.